Good afternoon, everyone. Good Friday. Yay, the end of the week. This is Jazz. I'm a spiritual healer and teacher, talking today for the next 10 minutes or so about healing your throat chakra. What tips can you do? What techniques can you do in your daily life to make sure that your throat chakra is balanced? That's what we're talking about today. So welcome to this video. So if you followed the videos for the whole week, so you know that Monday we talked about what imbalances in the throat chakra can look like, from being overactive to being underactive. So some of these things are thyroid disorders, talking too much and not listening to your own inner thoughts, and not trusting your own intuition. So those are just four of the few things that can happen when your throat chakra is not balanced. On Wednesday, we talked about how that can show up in your life, in your business, at work. So what happens when you don't trust yourself, when you don't trust your instincts? Well, then you stay in situations that are really harmful for you. So because you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your higher wisdom, and you can't put together the head and the heart. Right? So many people feel that there's a disconnect, like the head wants one thing and the heart wants one thing, and you can't put them together. So you can stay in relationships that are abusive, that you know that are no longer good for you, that are misaligned, and that can be friendships as well that are misaligned. People just going to different directions of life. It happens, it's normal. But when you kind of hold on and you don't let go because you don't trust your inner instinct that it's time to let go, that's often an imbalance in the throat chakra. And what does that do in your business? Well, it can cost you revenue. It can cost you a good marketing strategy. It can cost you visibility, not being out there, not sharing your message, not sharing what your soul wants to say because of fear. So that's a little bit of what we talked about on Wednesday. So today, let's talk about how we can balance the throat chakra so that we don't have to live with those issues. Because I want to remind you that you are a powerful creator of your life, and you have the power to choose how you want to express yourself. You have that power. You always have the choice of what you want to say, how you want to react. I know it doesn't always feel that way, but you're always at choice. It can be little choices, doesn't have to be like a big bang kind of choice, but we're always at choice about how we show up in the world. So how can you remember that you're that powerful creator? How can you remember that you're not a victim of energetic circumstances? How can you remember that you have choice? So the number one thing, as I always say, it's your inner work. We need to work on that inner landscape of yours, going into those places that are hurt, so painful. It can be from childhood, it can be from early adulthood, it can be from past relationships, really bad breakups, really bad clients that you've had. It can be that you've gone through a dark night of the soul. So if you don't know what dark night of the soul is, I'm just seeding that because we're going to talk a whole lot about dark night of the soul once we're done the chakra series. So if you've gone through so many of these health issues, and you just don't know how to express yourself, we want to make sure that that we heal that. So the inner work is really important for that. That's what I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I kind of lost track there for a second of what I was saying. So yeah, so we want to do that inner work. We want to go into what stings you. Especially today, it's a moon in Scorpio. So we got to go deep. We got to go to the root cause of when is the first time that you made a choice that was negative for you. That's the type of work that I do with my clients. So we go through meditations. We do shamanic meditation, shamanic work. We work in the Akashic records. We work with crystal work, with Reiki, to really go to that root cause. When was that first time in your life that you chose, that you decided that you weren't good enough, that you decided that it was best for you to stay in a negative situation. And we just unravel that so that now you come into awareness and you can make new choices. Now, that whole process, of course, you can do that meditation on your own, but it kind of takes a long time because it's so difficult for us to see the truth of what really stings us. Because a little bit like the oyster, there's something that's really irritating inside and is just covered and covered and covered. And there's so many layers usually that we don't remember what was the original pain. So that's why working with me is very helpful, because we can just dig down and remove one layer after another in all the layers of your aura, in all of your chakras, so that you remember the first time that you chose a negative thought, a negative emotion, and then heal that so that now you have consciousness and you can make new choices. That's the beauty of the work that I do. It is so deeply healing and transformative. Other than doing this deep, deep healing work, and I invite you to book a session with me, by the way, if you feel that you're called to do this deep healing work. I do have about 3 spots next week for just for a chat, for a session to see if this is right for you, because it's not right for everyone. It's not right if you're not ready to do the work. It's not right if you want to give more voice to your fears rather than your dreams, but it is right for you if you're really ready for that transformation. But we can talk about that in a conversation. So I invite you to apply for that. I'd love to chat with you. So other than doing that deep, deep work, you want to make sure that you entrain your energy, especially the throat chakra, to vibe at the right speed for you. And that's going to be different per person, right? But you want to make sure that your throat chakra is more aligned. What happens when your throat chakra becomes more aligned? You can speak your truth. You give more power to your dreams rather than your fear. And physically, you lose weight. Weight just starts coming off because it's part of the metabolism system as well. You can feel more happy, and you can express yourself, you can express your love, you can express your passion with a whole lot more, just a whole lot more joy and a whole lot more spontaneity. It's not something that you need to think about, because you know that your spirit, your soul is aligned with your actions. And it's just a beautiful way to live. It's a whole lot more magical, not in kind of the circus or like the witchy type of magical, but it's just that kind of magical, miraculous way to live when your soul is embodied and you act and speak according to that soul. So that's why we want some balancing there. Things that you can do, because it's a throat chakra and it's all about vibration, humming is really good. So sing to yourself. Sing yourself some love songs and sing out loud. I got that Sesame Street, right? Sing a song, sing it loud, sing it proud. So just sing that song, because it's the vibration of your vocal cords that are going to change the vibration of the throat chakra. So make sure those are upbeat, positive, loving songs that you sing to yourself. If you sing yourself some sad songs, it's the vibration of sadness that's going to come through. And sometimes that's good, because if sadness has been embedded in your body, in your vibration, sometimes just singing sad songs is going to make these emotions come up and you can release them. So that's also good. But know that if you want to switch your energy, also sing yourself some good love songs. You can also recite mantras. Mantras are short words, short sentences, and saying them out loud changes the vibration. And also, when you hear that, it also trains your brain in starting to believe the truth of the words. So you can't just say the words like it's empty. Put some feeling behind the words as well, because otherwise you will never believe yourself. You'll say, I'm a really great person, and I am so loving, and abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly. But if you say it like that, it's like, yeah, abundance flows to me easily and effortlessly. Like there's the vibration of the words is still like, oh my God, this is never going to happen. I'm not good enough, and da 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 da, right? So put yourself in that energy and that vibration so that you can say the mantra in a way that you can believe it. So say it with passion, say it with love, right? So I believe that I am a strong creatrix. I believe that abundance can flow to me easily and effortlessly. Say it with a smile, whatever that is. I am completely healed. My body heals itself easily. It's easy for me to open up to new friendships. It's easy for me to open my heart to new love. It's easy for me. So whatever that is, say that mantra, say it with a smile, say it with that emotion. Okay, so everything with a sound, again, so good for the throat chakra. And also, if you do yoga or if you're used to chanting, the sounds are really good. So a buzzing sound, so little vibration is called like the bee breath, where you kind of and feel it in the throat. And if you do the om or the hum, but do it in a way that you feel the vibration in your whole body, not just like hum, but say like hum, and then feel the vibration in your vocal cord. Okay, so that's another good way to recalibrate your throat chakra, is by feeling the vibration in your throat, in your whole body. Do it in a way until you feel your whole body is going to kind of vibe differently. It's really, really awesome when you get to do that. Okay, but it takes practice and it takes your dedication. And it means that you can't listen to that voice of ego saying that, oh, this is so stupid. Like, oh, people are going to hear me. What are people going to think of me if they hear me hum? So just do it. Just do it. Sing in your shower, hum in your shower, do the mantras when you're alone at home, do the mantras when you're in your car, you had a red light, just hum, just do it. Never mind what other people think. This is for your own good. This is for your highest good, for your own health, for your own well-being. So do it. Don't listen to that ego voice saying that you can't. All right? Other things that you can do for your throat chakra is drinking peppermint tea, because that's going to clear the vocal cords as well. So peppermint tea is really good. And also doTERRA, company that I love, they have peppermint beadlets. So those are just like one drop of peppermint. You can pop that into your mouth and then just feel the peppermint going down your throat. It's really, really nice. The other essential oil that I really like is called Easy Air by doTERRA again. Again, it's a combination of peppermint and let me see the ingredients. So there's peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree, lemon, and a little bit of cinnamon and some other things as well. So as you use that on your throat, especially if you're feeling any type of congestion, it's going to help you open up the throat. So you can diffuse this one if you have a diffuser, or use it directly. Use a little bit of carrier oil though. The peppermint is a little bit of a hot oil, so you're going to feel some of the heat and then the coolness of the peppermint. So that is really good. And the Easy Air also comes already diluted with the coconut oil with a roll-on. So it's really easy to go on your meridian system, right on your forearm, or put it straight like this on your throat. Breathe in and just allow the vibration of the peppermint to help you. So that's also really good. In terms of crystals, you want to use those crystals that are going to help enhance your communication. So we're talking turquoise, we're talking sodalite, also the blue, all of these blue stones. So the aqua aura is good. This is a blue topaz. So you're looking mostly for the light blue to turquoise type of color. Most of those crystals, they do have copper in them that gives them the blue or the greenish tinge, and copper is also really good for the body. It's going to strengthen your system. So a lot of us, when you crave a blue crystal, oftentimes is because you have a copper deficiency in the mineral components of your body, by the way. So allow the crystal to be directly on your skin so that you can absorb some little particles of copper. Otherwise, you want to take a vitamin supplement as well that might have some copper in it. Really good for the body. So there we go. You have some tools now. So first thing, the inner work, so important, because all of the amount of crystals and essential oils and mantra that you can say are just going to be kind of band-aid solutions if you don't take out the ouch at the root cause. So inner work, main thing. So I invite you to book a session with me if you want to go to the root cause of why you don't trust yourself, why you don't trust your intuition, and why you stay in situations that are frankly no longer good for you. So let's talk about that. So inner work, then essential oils, layer it on your throat, diffuse it in your environment so they can really breathe it in, and breathe in slowly as well, so that it's a slow conscious breath so that you can bring those essential oils in your body and open up your throat. And then your crystals is the third thing. And then the fourth thing is the vibrations of singing a song and doing the mantras. Any questions? Pop that in the comments. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to chatting with you. And I also want to extend to you an invitation to join me in my new membership program, where we're going to have a whole lot of meditation time, planning time, and you're going to have a whole lot of access to me to ask your questions, get answers, and get coaching. It's one of the best ways to work with me without a huge commitment. So right now it's only $39 a month Canadian. I'll put a link right there. And the next big meditation is coming out in 2 weeks when we are at the new moon, the next new moon. So, and the next new moon is going to be quite important because it's also the Chinese new moon coming up. And so it's a whole cycle of new energy. And I'll be talking all about that in the membership. So I invite you to join me there. Much love from my heart to yours. I'm surrounding you in bright light and giving you a big virtual hug. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.